She's the one that you go to when you feel like you've exhausted all other avenues and you're looking for direct sales coaching that gets you quick results. With her tough mama bear strategies, plus her fun, funny, exciting, and outrageously crazy energy-infused coaching, she's going to take you from running like a chicken with its head cut off to creating a symmetry between your life and business. Here to help you double, triple, and 10 times your direct sales income, she's Power Coach Alishia! Hey there, I'm Power Coach Alishia, and welcome to the Direct Sellers Rockcast, where you're going to learn direct sales the smart way. There's no fluff, no hand-holding, and no bullshit here, just simple systems for your direct sales success. Dun dun dun. Part 3 of how to build your direct sales profit system. In this episode, I'm revealing the secret. It's Power Coach Alishia here, and thank you for tuning in to part 3 of our 3-part series in building your direct sales profit system. In part 1, we talked all about how to coach your hostesses without calling them. In part 2, we covered all the mistakes that you're making when it comes to hostess coaching and how to stop making those mistakes. And today, in this episode, I am revealing the secret to building your direct sales profit system so that it rocks and rolls. So I'm excited that you tuned in here with me today on this episode. If you haven't listened to the last episode and the episode before that, go back and listen to those because these each build upon each other to give you a clear picture of what you really, really need to build your own direct sales profit system. Now, if you don't want to build your direct sales profit system and build it the right way, then I guess you can keep listening. But if you want to build it the right way, go back and listen and then come back and listen to this one. And remember to subscribe, review, and share, plus tune in because there is lots of phenomenal information here on all the Direct Sellers Rockcast, and I really do put my heart and soul into helping you have major success. I also would love to invite you over to the Direct Sellers Rock world and a community of badass direct sellers that are just like you and are waiting to help you rock your business while having a blast doing it, leaving out all the fluff and all the bullshit that's out there and teaching you how to rock direct sales the smart way. So to jump in and rock it out with us and join this community, go to 016.directsellersrock.com. You can snag your show notes there, as well as join this community of people who we're all just standing by to meet you and show you the most amazing way to run your business and the badassery of what is Direct Sellers Rock. Okay, so of course this is the 3rd part to the 3-part series, and I just have to say that I have loved doing this series for you because simplifying hostess coaching and having it be a badass system is going to skyrocket your profits. And that's why this whole series is called Build Your Direct Sales Profit System, because this is what keeps your business together. You can book a bajillion parties, but if they don't hold and the attendance sucks, then it's really all for nothing and your business will continue to flounder. So this is like a profit maximizer for your direct sales business. So I just love being able to teach this to you and just show you some new ways that you need to view hostess coaching and some new things that you need to be doing that are going to make a huge difference. And today, I'm going to be letting you in on the secret to building your direct sales profit system. But before I do that, I want to share with you my 5 keys to help you reduce your cancellations and your reschedules. If you've been hanging out with me here on the Direct Sellers Rockcast, if you've been paying attention on the Direct Sellers Rock YouTube channel, if you've been hanging out with me and the Direct Sellers Rock community, you will be familiar with these 5 keys. So, key number 1, you got to be fun. Have you ever seen Iron Man? It's the first one. And he talks about, it's like the opening scene or something. And he asks the driver I can't even talk, I'm so it. And I love this part. You know, do you want to be in the fun V or the humdrum V? You know, most people, they want to be with the person that's in the fun V. Well, what happens in the movie is that the fun V actually gets blown up. And then I think it is Terrence. Is it Terrence Howard? Yeah, I think it is Terrence Howard. He says, so how was the fun V? So that's not what we're talking about here. Not the fun V blowing up, but you need to be the fun V. You need to be the fun vehicle. Key number 2 is being funny. Like if you've ever paid attention, like the deep attention to the process that a really funny comedian follows to be that funny, you will be freaking blown away. Because if you're paying attention to the structure, it's everything is tied into each other. If they're a badass comedian, everything is tied into each other. It wraps back around to the punch, and you just laugh your ass off the whole time. And my motto when doing parties is always laugh so hard your stomach hurts fun. I knew that that's what I brought. And you know what? People used to text me all the time the next day after parties telling me that their stomach hurt. They'd be like, oh my gosh, I woke up this morning. I couldn't figure out why my stomach was hurting. Oh, then I realized I laughed so hard last night that my stomach was hurting. Thank you. That was such a great party. So those are the kinds of things that you're looking for in putting into your own business. Okay? Because that's what's going to make a really, really, really big difference. And we actually have a really cool program. Well, actually, they're rock camps. They're like boot camps, but we call them rock camps. And one of the rock camps that we have done in the past is called Brand Your Funny. And that's where I teach you how to overcome maybe your introvertedness just for the period of while you're at the party, you know, weaknesses that you have when it comes to being funny, how to connect with people in a way that they just love the shit out of you and think you're phenomenal, amazing, and really laugh at everything that you say. And that all goes down in the Brand Your Funny rock camp. So I highly recommend that you head over to, or actually in your show notes, I should say. So head over, make sure you snag your show notes at 015.directsellersrock.com, because in your show notes, you can go and check out the rock camps that are available right now. And they change every month. So that is also really cool that you get the opportunity to explore all these different areas in your business with me. And it's like the one-on-one environment, because you and I are there. I'm asking you specific questions. You and I are hanging out while other people are listening. And then while I'm coaching other people, you're listening. So you're basically getting 10 coaching sessions in one, because you're hearing different variations, different problems, different challenges. And then here I am giving slightly variated solutions to each person that's customized to them. Literally, it's like having 10 coaching sessions with me in one. So make sure you snag your show notes up at 016.directsellersrock.com and see what rock camps are available for you right now. All right, so key number 1 was to be fun. Key 2 is to be funny. Key 3 is exciting. How exciting are you? This is all about the product. Find every reason to get excited about your products. And guess what? People won't be able to stop themselves from buying something because they don't want to be left out of something exciting, okay? Key number 4 is entertaining. Do you hold their attention? I want you to remember that storytelling sells. Just be careful to not overtell stories, and of course not making them all about you. And being animated always brings the product to life. My friend the other day, we were hanging out, we were chatting, talking, and we were in person. And actually, I'm a very passionate person and highly animated. You'll definitely know that if we've hung out at all over in the Direct Sellers Rock community. And I'm like wild, my facial expressions and my hands, I'm like always moving. When I'm in my hashtag work chair, it's like always rocking the camera. But being animated, people love that. It's highly entertaining. And the entertainment is what you really need to have a successful party. If people are bored, they're not going to buy. And key number 5 is being educational. Do people understand what your product can do for them, what problem it solves? See, the cool thing is, and this goes for everything in life, and I'm sure you've heard this before, and if you haven't, write it down. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. You always have a captive audience at your parties, so make them fall in love with you by teaching them something they can use whether or not they ever spend money with you. So in the past, if you've heard my 5 keys to success being applied in other areas, they've been tweaked here to apply to hostess coaching or actually, holding your I'm like, to stopping your cancellations and reducing your reschedules. I talk a million miles a minute. I get tongue twisted all the time. Just remember this. You are there to make them laugh and have a great time. The sell of the product is the effect of that. All right? You are there to make them laugh and have a great time. The sell of the product is the effect of that. Always remember that, and you'll make that shift and have such a way better badass party, and people will love you a lot more. You'll get a lot more compliments and have a lot better results. All of the things hinges on each other in order for you to have the overall result of bookings, recruit leads, and great sales. If you notice that your bookings are good, but your sales aren't as good as they should be, you're missing a piece. That's something that you should know. Okay? All right. Are you ready for the secret? I know you are. You're like, tell me the freaking secret. So the secret to creating a strong direct sales profit system in your business through hostess coaching is to remember that every hostess is one woman. Okay, every hostess is one woman. She's the same. Think of her the same. She's a stay-at-home mom. Her husband works 60 plus hours a week. She has 4 plus kids. Her kids are in extracurricular activities. It's her job to run the house, and she's hosting a party for you. If you think of every one of your hostesses as this woman, again, who's a stay-at-home mom, her husband works 60 hours a week, she has 4 plus kids, they're in extracurricular activities, her job is to run the house, and she's committed to running a party for you, you will do the right thing on the flip side. So here's the secret. Make what you do to coach her look as simple as possible. Every aspect of coaching your hostess needs to look as simple as possible. That's the secret. Why? Because if you don't make it look as simple as possible, she'll cancel, reschedule, or have a party with low attendance. Because there's too much shit being thrown at her. There's too much stuff. It's all looks and feels so overwhelming, she doesn't make time for it. However, when you do make what you do to coach her look as simple as possible, she will buy from you, book with you, refer your business, and join your team. Hashtag, that's what I'm talking about. And here's what you got to know. If you do what you're doing right now, coaching your hostess, unless, of course, you're using my system already, you're going to be in the exact same place you're in the next 30 days, booking parties, having them cancel, or showing up with low attendance. Because there is a much better way to coach your hostess to get them the results you want. And you probably haven't cracked the code on hostess coaching for $1,000 parties because you don't know how. So here's the deal. I'm going to teach you how with my Rockstar Hostess Coaching System. So I definitely want you to go to 016.directsellersrock.com because there's major nuggets in this episode of training. Plus, I want you to join us in the Direct Sellers Rock world and community of badassery. And the link to check out the Rockstar Hostess Coaching System is also in the show notes at 016.directsellersrock.com. And in there, I'm going to be talking to you about all the common mistakes that you make when you're hostess coaching and how to stop making them. And they're not what you think. I only talked about a couple in the last episode, but there's actually 10 of them. Then I'm going to show you 3 surefire avenues you can use to reach your hostess and coach your hostess effectively. There won't be any more chasing her down. And then the secret ingredients to getting your hostess to join your team. Okay, and this is actually a physical package of stuff that gets mailed to you too. Everything you need to coach 25 hostesses broken down into 9 phenomenal steps. So if that's what you're looking for, make sure you go to 016.directsellersrock.com. That's 016.directsellersrock.com. Snag your show notes and definitely apply what you've learned in these 3 episodes. I mean, that's minimum. Okay, even if you don't do the Rockstar Hostess coaching system, which you should because it makes your life way easier and it's thebomb.com. Even if you don't, though, this 3-part series will rock your freaking world, dude. So make sure you go back and listen and then re-listen to this one because you never know what you might have missed. So there you have it. That's how you build your direct sales profit system. Today's episode is brought to you by the Party Plan Power Start program, where you will book more parties, recruit more team members, and take consistent action. This program is packed with monthly business plans to keep you on track with your intentions for the month so that you actually achieve what you set out to do. Badass customer newsletter templates that are written with powerful verbiage to get your clients hot for you, plus the products you offer. Scripted Facebook posts to get interaction all over on Facebook, daily accountability training, daily action plans broken down so they're easy for you to implement, really powerful graphics that you can swipe and use, business-changing templates to help you understand what you're learning to make sure that you take action, organization principles to keep you focused on income-generating tasks, and the latest tips, tricks, tools, strategies, and gadgets to keep you on track and excited about your business. We are talking 5 days a week coaching, 52 weeks a year in the Party Plan Power Start program, plus your customer newsletter done for you and a monthly business plan that you can follow. All of this is in less time than it takes for you to do a party. Check it out at powerstart.directsellersrock.com. That's powerstart.directsellersrock.com.